quickly gonna show you how to make a really easy baking soda and vinegar like rocket. It's pretty cool. The highest I've gotten it is around like, I don't know, 60 feet. That's, I mean, reasonable. So real quick, I'm just gonna show you how to, or what the ingredients are. So first of all, you're gonna need vinegar. Any vinegar will work, but white distilled is probably one of the cheapest. Second, you're gonna need a baking soda. Any really will work. You can also use old, it would probably save a little money. Also, you're gonna need a nice, like, somewhat strong bottle with no holes in it. Yeah, you won't need the cap for this experiment, but and then also you're gonna need a cork, which a cork, to get one, you can either go on like eBay or Craigslist or something like that, find a bunch of corks, or you can like just go to Myers and just pick up a couple corks. They have them. Also, some restaurants will just give them to you if you ask for them. So the cork is just going to go in the bottle. Make sure your cork fits in your bottle. It won't. It'll just leak out if it doesn't fit. So, and then also, the bottle is going to be sitting like this in it. So you're going to want something to hold it. So the best thing is probably like pencils, just like tape pencils around it. But I'm not using pencils today. I'm just going to use like spoons. And I'm just going to tape them like that. Just all the way around. 3 of them. And yeah, and then you need a napkin would be a lot better. Like using a napkin. But you're going to also like a paper bag. Just really thin paper will work. Recycled paper. I'm just using this like lunch bag real quick. And then also you're going to need scissors. For this first step, you're going to need 3 plastic spoons or pencils. Really, just popsicle sticks will work too. Just something like that. Just something to hold it up. And you're going to need tape and the water bottle. So first of all, what you're going to do, you're going to take 1 spoon and you're going to fasten it. Or first, you're going to break it off. Break like the little piece off, so it's like this. All right? And break them all off. So. I just hit my dog with it. So you're gonna need all 3 of these. You're gonna need all 3 of these, and basically what you're gonna do is put them so that the spiked side is down, and you are going to just easily tape them on, just like that. Wrong side. Make sure you're taping them down so that they're going down with the cork. So just tape all those on. Just like that. For the second step, you're going to need the baking soda, the scissors, and the napkin or thin paper or my bag. So basically, just take scissors, cut out probably a good square. I mean, I'm just going to do something like this. So just, I mean, something like that. Something that is like big enough. And then, so we don't need this anymore. And this is going to be basically your ignition, like your like a little starter cord. And so this is what's going to ignite it. So this is going to look really sketchy. So if anybody's walking in the room, then it's going to look really weird. So you're going to pour the baking soda onto the paper. Here's the sketchy part. You're just going to wrap it up into like a little bundle, like this. And then just fold the sides. and then make sure it can roll it up so that it can fit inside your bottle here. So make sure it fits. It fits. So there you go. This will be your ignition. If you want to fire it more than one time, you will need a couple of these, for like maybe 3. What you're going to need is the vinegar. I chose white vinegar, white distilled, because it's cheap, but you can also use like apple cider or anything really. What you're going to also need is your cork and your water bottle. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the vinegar in to about 1/5 of the bottle. So it's going to be 1/5. So just because you don't want too much, or it wouldn't fire. That's about somewhere around there. It doesn't have to be exact, but and then you're just going to put the cork on so that when you're doing the other stuff. The 4th step is the launch. So I'll show it launching in a little bit. Right now I'm just going to quickly tell you how. It's going to take basically what you do when you're out there. Make sure it's outside. Yeah, it'll break something if it's inside. Make sure you're outside. Take the cork off. Put the packet inside there. And then put the cork on. Shake it up and turn it upside down and run away. And a lot of times it will take a little bit to fire. So give it 40 seconds if it's not firing to go up and shake it again, and then be careful because it might fire while you have it in your hand. It's happened a couple times. So that's just about it. Hey, so we're here with our vinegar rocket. We have the cork on it right now, and we're here with our ignition pouch. And just real quick, for firing, take the cork off, and we're gonna put this ignition pouch in. But before you completely drop it in so that it touches the vinegar, you're going to want to make sure it's completely covered up and you're completely away from it, because it will explode once the paper gets wet, because then it'll reach the baking soda. So I'm just going to drop this in, and as soon as I drop it in, I'm going to walk a couple feet out. So here we go. And there we go. Shake it up a little bit. And just walk away. Cork on. Shake it up a little bit.